Hello friends, today I'll be taking you through our application iSpice, which is a web-based application, point of sale billing application for a chain of restaurants. The best part about this is it's a web-based and any outlet can just get started by using this application by having an internet connection. That's it. And if you're using loyalty scheme in terms of having smart cards, then you just need a small reader something like this. Before I get started, there is this aspect that I wanted to mention is about this application, that I would like to show you this touchscreen model in this. Currently the screen that is there in front of you is the touchscreen model. Okay. Every outlet has a user ID and password, a unique user ID and password. So let's say this is an ID, login ID of one of the outlets. As you can see, you have those basic first level tab menu in terms of profile. You have the initials, contact. These are the demographic details in terms of what are the details of this SBR outlet. So you can see all those details which are captured at the time of one-time registration. Okay. You can change your login password and transaction password as well. Then you have this transaction menu, which is typically setting up your masters and then taking order entries. You have your reports, and then you have your MIS option also, MIS reports. Let me take you through first the master setups, which typically means you set up your different categories like starters, soups, main course. And within these categories, then you can set your items with the rate. Here you can see on the right hand side, basically we have applied a discount structure, meaning whether you can this discount is applicable for this category or not. So now you can see here, for example, if during the bill, if I apply a discount, that will be applied for all the items under these categories except beverages and dessert, because I've set it at false. Second master is basically item master, where under these categories you can basically set yours items with the rate. So these are the prices that you basically set in for. Table master is where you set your tables, define your tables. And then let's get started with the order entry screen. Now if you see this whole panel, you can see it is configured that it's a single screen. The beauty about this order entry screen is it's a single screen. Everything is there on the same screen. You don't have to traverse between multiple screens. So this particular tab, customer management, is basically to capture the details of the customer. I'll take you through. This is a tab, bill payment is for taking during the payment. Then you have this dine-in, takeaway and home delivery. So you can see in dine-in, basically the tables that we had configured are displayed here. Takeaway, if you're taking a new order, you can just have to click it here, then the new order. Likewise for home delivery. This part of the panel is basically those orders which have been taken but has not been paid. So I know at a glance how many dine-in orders or takeaway orders or home delivery orders are basically pending. Right? Now let's take a table order. I go in dine-in and let's say table 4. I click on the items. Now here you can see all the categories that are listed and the items under those categories. Now there are 2 items under Bachpan Ke Habit. Likewise under dessert I'll see these items. Right? So let's say that person orders a Fanta. Let's say 2 Fantas. So I will click it twice. Then he goes to Bachpan Ke Habit. He clicks for lollipop. Then he goes to the wrap and then let's say selects mutton seekh kebab and 2. So you'll click it twice. Okay, and then I say add to queue. So that gets added, and I can see the details here. So total bill amount is this. So I've entered his details, and it's there. Okay. Now in the meantime, let's say the takeaway order is ready. Okay. If you want to see the details, it's here. If you want to see other details, you can see other details as well. What are the pending orders? So let's say this takeaway order is ready for payment. The order is done, and the customer is ready to do the payment. So he'll come here, click on this bill payment. He'll see the details. If he's paying by cash, he'll enter it directly and say save. So you can see the details. Now this particular bill format is for that particular client customer, and we basically print this receipt for Lipi Therma printer. We can configure it, integrate it with any other printer if we have the drivers. Okay, so once this is done, so I can do the payment here. Now let's say I'm taking in home delivery. Okay, I'm taking a new home delivery, and the person is on phone and he orders, let's say main course, hot chili garlic, and then wrap, paneer wrap, let's say that. And that time the person on the counter asks his address. Now he says that okay, I'm already a member and my number is already registered. So he gives his number. Since it's there in the database, it's already there. So all those details about his address, name and all already pop up by entering his mobile number. Then I say assign a customer. That's it. So basically now that home delivery order is assigned. Now if you want to basically print, now suppose the order is ready and he wants to print the receipt and then send it to the customer's residence with the delivery. So you just have to print the receipt here. All the details will come here. See, Rakesh Jadhav, the order details and all. So this way in a single screen I can capture everything. Okay, now I would like to show you a new feature which is there. Let's assume that internet goes down. Okay, so I will just capture that feature as well. I will disconnect. Now I'm midst of this operation, I'm doing these order entries, bill payments, and suddenly the electricity, the internet goes off. Okay, now what happens? Now how will I check? See, so these things will basically not these are not operational, obviously. That screen has not come up, right? So none of the screens are operational, but I'm still able to, I'll still be able to take orders and do the payments. Now let's see, there's a customer who has come in for takeaway and he says that I need an order. So he says jeera rice, let's say starters, kali mirch, and then say no, I don't need chicken spring roll. So I'll just do minus here, remove chicken item. Okay, hara bhara ka, I say add. So you can see the details here, 233, jeera rice, hara bhara and kali mirch. Now we took one kali mirch, right? Right. Now suppose you have to delete this, you can go to that particular item and delete. Yeah. Okay. Now mind you, we are working offline. So, and how do I know that the orders that I've entered is by a yellow tab? Meaning all orders which I've entered into the system, new orders, are on the right hand side. If they are unpaid orders, they are indicated as yellow tab. Okay. Now let's do a payment of table 9. Let's see his details. Okay, 587. Now he says that he's a regular customer, and if the restaurant has basically ensured that he has to give 10% discount. So you can enter 10% discount here. See, 10% is applied here, 587. So he's ideally supposed to pay 528. So I can see those, I can print it. Yeah. Now, in case I traverse between multiple this, I can still come back and see that, okay, these orders are there, that order has been, okay. So even if I go into any other option, obviously those options are not, working because internet is down. But I can still continue taking orders. I can still continue do the payment. Okay. Now let's say my internet connection comes back. How can I check it? Yeah, anyways. And in the meantime, let's say you log off. It's okay. I log in again. Once the internet comes up, you log in again. Automatically all the orders that we had entered during offline, that is one payment and two orders, they automatically get uploaded. We entered table 4. There was one takeaway. We did one payment order of this, and we did one takeaway. Kali Mirch, Harabara and Jeera. See, so that is still there. So this way I can basically ensure that I have continuity of my application even if my internet goes down. Second is, it's touchscreen, it's pretty fast, and even a person who is not much literate of using mouse and keyboard, he can also just see, once he understands the flow of the application, he can just tuck do that and get started. You have these report sections. Here also you can use these reports. Go manage reports. You can select today's date. You can see all the details. Select all whether Dine and takeaway, home delivery, and see the details. So all these orders which we settled some time back are also there. You can see a summary also, where you can see, takeaway, home delivery, and Dine in for that outlet. I'll show you some good MIS reports. Let's say this is one outlet. Now the owner is sitting at home, he has 3 outlets. So how can you basically see the details sitting at home? So let's say he has a unique ID as well. He goes to the report section. He can see it for one outlet or he can see it for all the outlets. Let's say from 1st to 23rd. You can see details or you can see summary as well. Now there is a new feature which we have added. So this way I can see for all the outlets, let's say SBR, PPS and Henjodi, home delivery, takeaway, all split price accordingly. Total, you can see the total amount of sales, whether is given, whether coupons have been used, okay, and what is the total cash. You can also go to the MIS, graphical reports. So I can see in a graphical view what are the three. He has three outlets. Outlet wise, what is the total invoicing, what is the total cash collected, how much have been cashless, let's say if he's using the card, okay, and that he can do it for a date range. So you can see that there is a gap here, a big gap about invoice and cash collection. So maybe there are a lot of unpaid orders, that is what it means. A similar representation is here, okay, let's say only for paid and unpaid orders, meaning, okay, let's say from 1st to 23rd, I think SBR is doing a lot of sales, but there are a lot of paid orders and there are 3.34 of unpaid orders as well, 3.34 thousands. So that's how basically I can see, I can have a graphical view of my reports and do a better analysis. Thank you.